ahead of the All-Star game, but unaccepted, saying it was too early, so he dined alone. Man known as Ochocinco, always looking to impart some of the playing wisdom and skills that made him one of the greatest Bengals receivers and personalities of all time. I mean, look at the numbers. Remarkable stat for Ocho, 75% of his receptions resulted in first downs. That's incredible. No player, current or former, had faster feet or a quicker wit than Ocho, and he's matching wits with our two-time Super Bowl champion, Bryant McFadden, through the portal. B-Mac.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, out here at Super Bowl 56 in beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, here with Cincinnati great Chad Ochocinco. Chad, first and foremost, how excited are you to see your former organization get ready to play in the Super Bowl this Sunday?
Man, listen, I'm really ecstatic. You know, obviously I played there for a decade and was unable to reach, you know, this milestone. Obviously it was always a dream of mine and a goal of mine, but was never able to reach it. So I feel like I'm just as much part of this game as they are, and I'm happy. I can't wait.
And speaking of playing for Cincinnati, my rookie year was 2005. And, of course, playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, we played against you guys twice a year. And I remember the three outstanding wide receivers, including yourself, you, TJ, and Chris Henry, outstanding group of pass catchers. And currently the Cincinnati Bengals, they got a trio of outstanding group of pass catchers as well. Do you see any similarities from the guys that we currently have watched throughout the year for Cincinnati compared to the group that you played with during your time there in early 2000s with the Cincinnati Bengals?
I think there are a few comparisons, but everybody is a little different. Everybody's a little different. I mean, we were dynamic in one way, and the trio that they have today is dynamic in a completely different way, but they still get the job done. And obviously, I mean, that's pretty much it. And one thing about Cincinnati is one thing that they always do is they always draft well and always have a great receiving corps.
And talking about drafting well, it starts and stops at the quarterback position. Joe Burrow has been phenomenal, reaching all the expectations. What have you seen from Joe that has been able to get him to this point in his career so soon, being able to participate for a Super Bowl?
Yeah. Listen, Joe Burrow's been here before, and nobody's going to convince me otherwise. To be able to be so calm, cool, and collected in the pocket, constantly getting hit, getting sacked, and still have the wherewithal to sit there and be calm and just being able to deliver passes. He never, I can't even think of the word, because you see it with veteran quarterbacks that have been in the game for a while. No matter what happened to you, nothing rattles you. You always have a sense of calmness about you, to be able to deliver passes, to be able to run the offense. You don't get frustrated. You never see him screaming at the lineman or anything like that. He's been here before, and to be able to have it at such an early age or early stage in his career is phenomenal.
And I know you're a student of the game, you're a fan of the game, Chad, and clearly you watch the Cincinnati Bengals religiously. Who is your favorite player on the Cincinnati Bengals currently that you love watching, a guy that you like to tune in and see him do his work, you know, professionally? Who is your favorite player for the Cincinnati Bengals right now?
My favorite player from the Bengals is probably T. Higgins. Probably T. Higgins, because he dons that 85 and he wears it well. He wears it well, and I'd probably say man, this that whole trio, man. I just don't want to single out one person, man. Just watching Tyler, T. Higgins, and Chase, man, do their thing as a unit, man. That brings a smile to my face.
Not surprised to hear you go with 85. Of course, like you said, you're still currently open right now, even though you're not running a route. Last question for you. Let's keep it real. I know you might be biased with this answer. So I know you're taking Cincinnati to win, but can you give us a score prediction?
Yeah. You know what? If I was able to give you a score prediction, I'd auto and win. So it'd be hard for me to play the guessing game on what the score would be. But if I had to take a guess at it, I would say 20 to 17. Bengals win. 20 to
17, Cincinnati win. Of course, before we let you go, Chad, we see you rocking the Pepsi jacket. We see you have the Pepsi trophy right there on your left knee. Tell us a little bit about your relationship that you have currently going on with Pepsi.
Man, listen, I'm so excited, man, to accept the Pepsi Zero Sugar of the Year award. on behalf of Jamar Chase, obviously I'm sure he doesn't want to be here. It's a good thing that I'm accepting on his behalf, being that he's preparing for the Super Bowl. But, man, winning the Rookie of the Year award is pretty dope. And for one, to be able to do it as a rookie when there's somewhat of a learning curve when you come in, especially as a receiver. And I think that connection that he has with Joe Burrow is one of the reasons why they hit the ground running as soon as he got to Cincinnati. And I'm happy for him, very happy for him. And honestly, and I think I can say this, he's probably the best Bengal receiver to don them damn stripes.
Ooh, wait a minute. Are you saying, in 1 year, you're ready to give him that title right now? The best wide receiver ever to play for the organization. That's what you're saying?
Listen. He had a stellar, a rookie career that's never been done. He's playing in a Super Bowl that I had a decade to help my team achieve and get to. I didn't do it. I might have been the most entertaining receiver, maybe player to ever play this game, but what Jamar has done in just a year's time would, to me, solidify him as the best Bengal to ever play, especially at the receiver position.
So, Chad, real quick, what makes Jamar Chase so great? Because you were a great guy. I played against you. You ran routes the right way. You were fast, quick, always open, catching everything that came in your direction. But watching Jamar Chase, what makes him so great so early in his career?
You know what? I can't put my finger on it because when you watch him play, he's so smooth, like everything is effortless. It's like he's not even trying. You just watch a clip of him again, and you'll see what I mean. It's like he's running full speed, but he's not. It's hard to put it. It's hard to put it into words. His body language is like it's no irky jerky, no wasted movement. It's just a certain smoothness and a calmness about him, just like his quarterback, which is really weird. I don't know if they picked that up at LSU or something, where you're playing the game at full speed, but they seem so relaxed at the same time. I know it's weird, and it's hard to really put into words on what he's been able to do and just his style of play in general. But it's enjoyable to watch.
And I can tell you this, me watching Jamar, and I played against Jimmy Smith. He reminds me a lot of Jimmy Smith. You remember from Jacksonville, he just does it and it makes it look so easy. And he was always a big-time playmaker. You know what I mean?
Easy.
Yes. And he was a hard tackle. Very hard to tackle. And we see the same skill sets and attributes coming from Jamar Chase. But I can tell you this much, Chad. If Cincinnati win, I don't know if you will be in town Sunday for the ball game, but if they win, can you get into the locker room and smoke a nice stogie with Joe Burrow?
You know what? That would be enjoyable. I'd have to do it after the fact and catch them another time because I have to go back home. I just had a newborn. She's only 3 weeks old, so I'm doing my little work here. And Saturday I got to get home, and I'm gonna watch the game with the baby from home.
Well, sounds like a plan, Daddy Chad. Daddy Chad always taking care of the kids because Chad loves the kids. Thank you for joining me here, CBS Sports HQ, rocking the Pepsi gear, and gave us some nice information on his thoughts on Jamar Chase, already claiming that he is the best wide receiver to ever play for the Cincinnati Bengals organization. Thank you, Chad.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.